Check. Back at it like crack addicts. It's your boy.
They see me?
Yeah, we see you, nigga. Welcome back to another episode of the Rock the Block Show. It's your boy Olympic Ramus. And then I got my co-host, partner, Tyree 305, and we sitting here. We gonna talk some shit with y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying? Ahead of our trip to Cuba, man. Round of applause. The boys headed to Cuba to go hang out for about 4 or 5 days. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's a major announcement. You know what I'm saying? Something that I envisioned personally for some time now. You know what I'm saying? I'm no stranger to the island, but I've always wanted to get my guys and, you know, family members from over here and homegirls to come over there and get that cultural experience. And it seems like I finally got that opportunity to do so. You know what I'm saying? This coming up this week, this following week. So we trying to get some content out to y'all ahead of that, so that while we gone, y'all can still be entertained in the loop of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Ty, how you feeling today, man?
Shit, I'm feeling good, man. I'm ready to go to Cuba.
And turn up, bro. It's gonna be a lot of, man. Like, one thing I will say, it's gonna be hot, right? It's gonna be hot as shit. You know,
hotter
what I'm
than
saying?
Miami.
I feel like it's a different type of heat. They closer to the equator, and then you gotta think of it, right? Think about it. We on an island in a sense too. Florida almost like a island peninsula type shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? But so it's similar weather patterns. Like, really, what I found is that if it's raining here, it's probably raining in Havana.
It's an hour away on the flight.
Right. So it's like very similar weather patterns, but the fact that you like on that island is so close to the water, being in Havana where we gonna be at, bro, it just feel like the humidity is beating down.
I feel you, bro, but I don't know, bro. I didn't Miami hot. Like, when we get off the plane from Cali,
yeah,
then you feel that heat. Like, man, it ain't nothing like that shit. So it can't be too far off. That's all I'm saying. I think I'm pretty much ready for that Cuba weather, man. I got my Cuban shirts, and we're gonna have the Cuban links. No, I ain't gonna bring the Cuban links.
I hope so there, because, bro, I ain't gonna lie. The last couple times I've been out there, bro, I've been dying. Like, it be super hot, bro. Like, super hot, and then, like, you walking through blocks where all they shits is like, what they call them, like, casa particulares, barbacoas, like 2-story shits, like, so that shit be
compact,
that heat bouncing off them fucking buildings and shit. I don't know, it's different, bro. Like, I sweat
you're right,
way more, but you gonna find out, bro. But aside from that, it's gonna be a lot of, you know, good eating. There's a lot of controversy, you know what I'm saying, where you see people talking about the island or Cuba and politics, and it is a lot of bad that's happening down there. You know what I'm saying? Politically, they gotta get it together. You know what I'm saying? And pull through for their nation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Being stripped of or deprived of a lot of resources, you know, over the years. They may or may not have done the best of business with other, you know, nations. So, you know what I mean? Right now, they kind of suffering from it. The system as a whole probably isn't the best, you know what I'm saying? I'm not to talk down on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that the system, you know, and the economy, the economic systems that they used to operate.
The first time I seen somebody from the States go to Cuba, man, was when Jay and Beyonce went over there and shit. I don't know if you remember that. That's when they had
that was like in 2011, 14,
you think so? It probably was, though. It was some time ago, though. But I remember them over there.
I think it was like the second Obama term. They
had changed something, right? They changed the law or something like that.
Yeah, and they were I think, you know, that was a part of maybe the political promotion to try to drive tourism, or the political agreement that Obama, the United States, had with Cuba.
Remember, Jay was rocking with Obama heavy at that time, too.
Right. So, you know, he was pushing play on a lot of things that Obama was behind. So, you know, that happened, and I'm not sure if I think for a while during that time or whatnot, it got a little better. Things was good. You know what I'm saying? And then it kind of just felt like one of the things that you will see out there that I'm gonna let you know ahead of time it's a lot of like the trash pickup is not right out there.
It's
It's
trash
bad.
out there.
So it's gonna be trash on the streets on certain blocks, maybe all the blocks now. Who knows? You feel me? So you know you gonna catch whiffs of.
I was on YouTube looking at all that shit.
Yeah.
How it's set up. It's crazy how you can go on YouTube and just follow the street and just see how the roads look, the
Right.
people, and it's kind of giving me a pre.
So you gonna already have a little head start getting out there. The rest of the guys gonna have to catch up.
Yeah.
Aside from that, the nightlife was thriving. From the last time I was there, the last couple times I've been there, and more specifically, last time I was out there with JR in last July, nightlife was still thriving. The clubs are lit for people that have such little. They make do and have the most fun. They, you know what I'm saying? Like they have a lot of good fun out there. You gonna see street fairs and parties and people just playing music out their house
shit,
and kids
shit.
running up and down the street kicking balls barefoot. Like
they ain't on the phones and all that like that.
They got the phone shit going, but
are
really
they overconsumed by the phones. So that's what I'm.
I think so. From the last time I was out there, it's starting to get like that because it's like one of the main sources of entertainment.
So they TikToking and shit, all that.
I think they have some Cuban TikTok. I think they could get it on the island. I know they got Instagram on the island and Facebook. So I think they got TikTok down there. They got their system of Uber and shit like that. But like,
what they clothes and shit look like? What the clothes game look like?
The clothes game look like so you gonna see it look like mostly island nigga shit, like a lot of niggas with the short, like, you know what I'm saying, the short shorts. Last time was like a lot of the short capri type pants and shit,
cargo,
you know, cargos with the tees, and niggas gonna have a lot of the Fumiri on.
They be
and
having
a lot
soccer
of
jerseys and shit. Like they be wearing that.
Niggas gonna be wearing the soccer jerseys. You gonna see like a lot of variety of.
We from Miami, so I kind of already got.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna be a couple niggas that, you know, it's gonna be a couple people that's out there that's stepping.
Cuban links, big shit on.
Yeah, and then like, you know, the latest fashion and shit like that. But you gonna see a lot of fake denim tear and
no malls.
Nah, it ain't really no malls out there. Bro say he found like a
flea market style.
It was like a gift shop or some shit like that. They got like the gift shop shits on lock and shit out. They got some gift shop shit going on, but from my knowledge, last time, like on this street called Boulevard, if I'm correct, or was this on Galliano and one of these streets heading towards Chinatown? I don't know. It was like this building that looked like it could have been trying to be set up for like some type of mall types structure. They had the hair salon in there, big hair salon with the glass windows and some other shit. Looked like they was planning to, but a lot of things you're gonna see is like were under development and projects got halted. You feel me? So it'll be a lot of like unfinished, and then a lot of just old shit that probably will never get renovated because
that's how Detroit is.
Something like that, but on an island, you know what I'm saying, but with less crime probably. You know what I'm saying? Crime wise, I guess is like relative to your time spent on the island. You know what I'm saying? When I was out there the last time, with the time before that, I believe it was a scenario where somebody got stabbed at the club after the club that we was at or some shit. But you know what I'm saying?
That type of stuff happen every day, B. It's worse over here, bro. You getting killed. You ain't gonna just get stabbed. He lived though.
I think, dude. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know.
Niggas killing people in the club in the States.
Yeah, right. So I'm pretty sure that shit might happen out there too. Niggas getting their little pokers in and shit happening because the clubs be super packed. Like that's one thing. Like for the, you know, for them they make it affordable to vibe. You know, to go in, you get you a couple beers, order you a couple bottles of Havana Club at a reasonable rate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, us niggas like us coming from the States, we probably gonna want to drink like top shelf liquor or shit that we can get. Right. So, our shit gonna be a little different. Our tab will be a little different, but like, you know, expect the Hispanic music, a lot of Hispanic music going on in the clubs. You know, but they gonna be so lit and turned. You gonna be so lit and turned. You gonna act like you gonna down there. Like you know the music yourself, you know what I'm saying? Aside from that shit, you know what I'm saying? nice beaches, is museums.
What car, like, how the car game, like, I seen the cars, man, it look like 1960, 1950 type vehicles. Like,
I'm glad you mentioned that.
What's the model of the cars and shit? How they run?
You're going to see a lot of Lacks, a lot of Oldsmobiles for sure, from that era. How they run on human ingenuity because, you know, they not getting a lot of parts and you can only imagine.
Hold up. Explain that for the people that don't understand, like, what human ingenuity is, bro. You kind of intellectual, bro.
Nah, human ingenuity is just like, you feel me, what niggas could come up with, almost like MacGyver. If y'all familiar with the series, I forget it's on the tip of my tongue. You see, as intellectual as a nigga is, I forget shit too. But Gilligan's Island, some shit like that. You got the nigga MacGyver, you know, he gonna make it work.
Mr.
However,
Fix It type.
he gonna take a carburetor off of this boat and put it on that boat and rig it so that it get you where you.
Well, that was, nigga. If you Gen Zer, you would not know what MacGyver is, bro. I'm a millennial. I was at the end, the millennial end. 96? I'm born in 93, so.
Yeah, man. You know, but we keep. That's why, like, niggas like us, we keep. That's how they get, like, cause I'll be talking to, like, my nieces or somebody, people younger than me, and they'll be knowing shit from, like, certain eras. You be like, how the fuck you know that, man? You weren't born in, but it be like us. You gotta keep it bridge going, that gap, bro. And so yeah, go look. You know, I guess go and catch a couple episodes of Gilligan's Island on YouTube if you want to catch up with who that is. But like we was talking about the cars, like they just making it run. They
look clean though.
Yeah, the body work for a lot of them is decent, but you're going to see a lot of old school shit that's just running, you feel me? It ain't really a lot of new shit out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of new shit don't even come on the island, you know what I'm saying? There's no economic structure set up for it. Like, you got virtually a government that kind of, you know, not only deprived, but just like it's just no system for... There's no system, line of credit. It's no nothing to sustain us dropping off, importing 10,000 cars or whatever and selling new vehicles. So whatever was stuck on, trapped on us. So that's why I'm glad you mentioned that, because to me, when I go over there, you know, I got family, I got roots over there. So it's a deeper spiritual connection that I have to the island. But one thing that I do love is that it's totally 100% different from anything that you're going to experience in the United States. You know, you almost feel like you time traveled or in a whole nother dimension.
Say that. They say it's like somebody got stuck in the 60s or 70s. Like, that's what they said, bro.
I love that about it, because you're not going to really experience that anywhere in the world. And I know I'm out there for 4, 5, 7 days, 2 weeks even, maybe even 3 months. I could always come back. Well, I ain't say you never know what could happen being out there. There's no embassies, no American embassies. There's a lot that could go wrong out there. So play your cards right while you're out there. Respect the island, respect the people, and they'll respect you. But you know, I could be out there for however long and know that I could come back to the States and get that fix of you know, the new shit, modern shit, you know, the Teslas, whatever going on at the time, you know.
Scared of them Teslas.
Yeah, me too. That's a whole conversation for another. We could probably talk about that later on in the cast.
I want it, but then it's like, man.
But I think at its core, you know, analog is always the best. Keeping the analog, sometimes going too digital could be.
Yeah, bro, that shit get computerized.
You feel me? Analog, you could do. That's the analog. More money. That's why them cars, they able to still. Dog, think about this shit. These are cars from the 40s, 50s.
My mama had a Blazer, bro. You know how long that shit lasted, bro? Like a Blazer, bro. Chevy Blazer. No bullshit. Like none of that computerized shit. Just push the start. Nah, nigga, put your key in there, crank it. You're moving the turn. You know what I'm saying? You're moving the starter instead of you just pressing a button. Not a button on work.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? They do that on purpose, bro.
They definitely do, bro. So, you know, so when you out there, that's what you gonna mostly see. They got some modern buses out there. They look like, you know, at a time when Cuba was doing business with China. If they still are, I don't know. It's not my business. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just assuming that they probably not just from, well, they doing business with who they doing business with. Right now, I think it's a lot of privatized entities that they doing businesses with instead of just like large countries from different places all over. Whoever got
what that import export shit looking like.
So for instance, right, like
the money,
you got to think about it, right? It's multi-millionaires here in the United States, right? That live up in the Hamptons and North, up in them areas and just different parts of the United Cali, wherever, and they probably got connections down. They got enough bread that they doing business with. They can get the cigars imported in where they want them at, and they can get
but it got to make sense for them too. Like the money got to come from Cuba to make it make sense for them. Like,
but what I'm saying is, if it's just on some luxury shit, and I just got the bread and that shit peanuts down there, and they gonna do the business with the government. I got some type of government official that's willing to let that ship come through for me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? It's beneficial to me out of Venezuela. I got oil, gas. Y'all need gas on the. So they doing shit like.
Of course, oil and
but it ain't.
We know the oil and gas for sure. Like
all this shit to me is like kind of off the records. Like it would be off the books type shit.
Oil and gas is a necessity.
But
that shit crazy.
And aside from that, bro, you know what I'm saying? Great vibes. You know, there's a lot of beautiful women down there. You know what I mean? Nice people. That's gonna treat you like family and welcome you with open arms. So just be prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's that, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything else about Cuba, man? Definitely, we need to, start having more topics because this is a never-ending conversation at this point, and especially in Hispanic media. You know what I'm saying? Like just we both ringing off.